Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout, and let's talk about the Star Wars hotel shutting down. I knew this was not going to work out. It was not going to take off like how Disney anticipated it, but this exceeded my expectations with how bad this whole thing failed. I would have thought they would have at least figured out how to make this work. They spent a crazy amount of money getting this off the ground, developing it. I know when you look at the pictures and you see the video, it looks like bad cosplay, but they spent a ton of resources into this in an incalculable amount of hours trying to figure this thing out, and they just couldn't get it going. I mean, it shut down within a year. Crazy. I'm going to go into what happened with the Star Wars hotel over at Disney, why it failed, some funny things that I saw about it. Love internet culture. Before I do, if you're going over, hit subscribe, click the notification bell, comment, and like this video. I want to hear your opinion on this catastrophic failure, another one, by Disney. Okay, so about a year ago, the Star Wars hotel finally opened, right? We saw a lot of concept art that existed a couple years ago. And I have to be honest with you, it kind of piqued my interest. I thought, wow, this could actually be kind of cool. You go in, maybe there's like people that are like, cosplaying as Jawas or whatever, and they like pick up like your cell phone and they take like a selfie with it, and then you take it back from them, and then you go over and you get like some blue milk with your cereal in the morning, and then it's like a different cool interactive experience, right? None of that existed. None of that existed there. So I'm over here at Cosmo Book News. If you want to get some great articles, no BS, just takes on different things in Hollywood that you're not going to get on all the shill websites going over to these people. Really good. Disney's expensive, and that is putting it mildly. Expensive. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser closing in September. The expensive 2-day hotel event lasted a little over a year. Disney World Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel experience is closing its doors. The company announced that it's one of the most creative projects ever. That's debatable. And has been praised by our guests. Remove the S. Guest. It's not plural. Guest. By our guest. And recognized for setting a new bar for innovation. Oh, it set a new bar, all right. Low bar. Set a low bar. And immersive entertainment. Talk about low bar. Just imagine like the Super Mario Brothers world, how amazing that is going to be compared to this. How amazing it already is compared to this. This premium boutique experience gave us so many like corporate words in there. Gave us the opportunity to try new things on a smaller scale of 100 rooms. And as we prepare for its final voyage, we will take what we've learned to create future experiences that can reach more of our guests and fans. The Star Wars themed 2-night live action role playing, choose your own adventure experience only opened a little more than a year ago on March 1st, 2022, but we see it fail to resonate with fans. Do you think? Now this is going to get into why it failed, which probably has more to do with, in part, to the high cost. The immersive experience costs $1,200 per person per day. $1,200. Just think of that. So if you do 2 days per person, it's $2,400. I hope all your food and drinks are included in that, and your like memorabilia, like your lightsaber or whatever. I highly doubt it is, though. I think it's just so you can like sleep on the bed in the room. $2,400 with family packages reaching closer to $6,000 for the 2-day excursion. $6,000. So think about that. The average family in America is 4 people, so 2 kids, mom and a dad. So right there you got, I'm not a math wizard, but that's a heck of a lot of money. And then you add in, everybody's going to want to eat, obviously, 3 square meals a day. The kids are definitely going to want souvenirs, right? I think a lightsaber is a couple $100 each. And then there's probably other little added on like experiences that you get to, have. And then parking. Gosh, parking is probably crazy. You park there at the park. It's just nuts. Think about that. $6,000. You can go to Hawaii for a full week and then have a lot of money left over. You could go to Universal Studios. You could go to Italy. I mean, you can go anywhere for like a week for $6,000. Just crazy. And if you look at the inside of these rooms, excuse me, they don't even look Star Wars. They look like cheap, like Warner Brothers Star Trek or something, like Star Trek Discovery. It looks more like that. Like, I don't see Star Wars anywhere here. I see stars through the window, like fake stars, but this is a padded room. You're spending, you would have to be crazy to spend this much. You're spending $1,200 per day, $2,400 for 2 days to be in a padded room. You can be committed to an institution for free, pretty much. Nuts. I mean, it's just crazy. It goes on to say like blah, blah, immersive, whatever. But I mean, the reason why it failed, it's a few reasons. The cost is ridiculous. The cost is a non-starter. Not going to pay $6,000. Not going to happen. I will fly somewhere exotic for that, where my money's going to go a lot further, way further. Number two, it looks really cheap. It just does. I mean, it looks really, really cheap. I can't post the videos because they've been getting flagged left and right by YouTube, but you can find there's a Ray duel that you can watch, and it looks really cringe. It looks really, really bad. If you go to Comic-Con or any of these comic book conventions, you can see people that cosplay do something similar right in front of you, prime seating, and you're not paying anything for it. It's free. They will, fight with lightsabers and all that stuff. So that's number two. Number three, the food and the drinks are lackluster at best. I mean, the drinks are right out of a box, pre-made stuff that you can get, at any grocery store. The food is kind of whatever. It's not like, you're not having, Wolfgang Puck or whatever type food. It's like really, it's a cafeteria food. It's like just above cafeteria food. And then also, the costumes and then the sets. When you're going on the sets, what made Star Wars so cool is you walk on a set and you look around and you get to see a Millennium Falcon and you get to see all this other really cool stuff, and they don't even have it. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I do not think that Disney's going to learn from this. I just don't. I don't think they're going to learn from it. I don't think they're going to make any of the necessary adjustments. But let me know what you think. Do you think Disney is just going to take this failure and they're going to be like, you know what? We're going to do some soul searching and we're going to come up with something way better? Or do you think they're going to blame the fans? They're going to blame everybody calling us toxic and everything, and they're just going to barrel on through down the path of just failure and just racking up L's left and right? Let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you need future rants, reviews, original content, click subscribe. Later.